Ahmed's pretty funny, man. He actually negotiated our way inside the farm, so I'll show you guys what it looks like. Assalamu alaikum, and welcome to another episode of M+. Today we're going to share a short historical tour of Medina, a city beloved to all Muslims and one that holds many blessings. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please keep us in your du'as. So this is all
this mountain is Uhud actually, and that's a place I'm going to show you inshallah next video. This small mountain is called Jabal al-Rumah, for where the arches, the top in this mountain.
This is the Uhud Masjid.
Yeah, the people who live here, they built this masjid, but the government, they rebuilt this masjid again like 3 years ago, I think, or 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. The battle was here, and all the kuffar was on that side, and Prophet Muhammad ﷺ with his army was in this side. So all the arches were in this were in this mountain. A lot of arches, but when the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was close to when the battle, many of the arches they came down, and just 7 of the arches they stayed here. So Khalid ibn Walid came from that side. He took all that around the arches, and he found just 7 of arches in this area. He killed them all, and he take over the battle. What's it called?
A boundary?
Yes, exactly.
So this is the resting place for 70
exactly.
of the Sahabas.
Hamza ibn Abdul Muttalib and many Sahaba, 70 of Sahaba, it's over there.
So all of this, yeah?
Yes.
These are all the farms for Uthman radiallahu anhu. The Saudi government, they took the proceeds from selling all the dates from these farms, and they kept it aside and pooled the money to create a hotel near the Haram. And what they did was, any of the money that is taken from the hotel as proceeds, they then donated to charity. So Uthman radiallahu anha is still getting all the barakah. What, over 1,000 years?
Yes.
And still people are getting benefit from his work. So this is the Uthman well. There's a very famous story about this, how he basically negotiated getting this water for the Muslims, and he gave it for free, and eventually he ended up buying the rights for this well for the Muslims. Ahmed's pretty funny, man. He actually negotiated our way inside the farm, so I'll show you guys what it looks like. So it turns out the government actually shut down access to the well to prevent like bid'ah, but this is what the farm looks like on the inside. Never seen a date palm. Basically, that's what unripe dates look like before they're ready for picking. So we're Masjid Qiblatain. This is the original Qibla, facing towards Jerusalem, and then they're commanded to move towards Mecca, and that's the direction they're facing now. SubhanAllah, the Sahaba, when they were praying, they were actually facing in this direction, and then they were told that if they have to face towards Mecca, and literally mid-prayer they started turning every single saf, and they moved to the new direction.
This farm is called Saqifat Bani Sa'ida. Saqifat Bani Sa'ida, this is the place where all the Ansar and Khazraj and Muhajirin, it shows that Abu Bakr as the first Khalifa after Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The story was that when Abu Bakr heard that Ansar they gathered to choose the first Khalifa, he immediately went to this place because the Ansar was here, and he told them that the first Khalifa should be from Quraysh, so that they choose. He told them that they can't choose from between Umar ibn Khattab and Abu Ubaidah, but all the Ansar and Khazraj and Muhajirin, they choose Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiyallahu anhu.
Oh, subhanAllah, I didn't know that.
Okay, this masjid is called Bani Unayf, Masjid Bani Unayf. That's when Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam he was trying to visit the Sahabi. His name Talha ibn Unayf. Ibn Unayf, it's the Bani Unayf. It's a tribe from Al-Blawi tribe, actually. Al-Blawi, okay. So he was sick, And Prophet Muhammad, after he died, the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ came to this area and he prayed in this area. That's why the Bani Unayf built this masjid.
Look at that, man. It doesn't have a roof. So simple construction, subhanallah. So this is Masjid Quba. They say if you pray here, you get the sawab of Umrah. So Ahmed just told me a fact that I didn't remember, which was Masjid Quba is actually the first masjid that the Prophet ﷺ made in Islam. So this is the first Jummah was prayed at this masjid.
Yeah.
After Masjid Quba, this is the one. And this is called, coincidentally, Masjid Jummah.
Yeah, this is أول جمعة بالناس حين نزل كذا كان يسمى مسجد عاتكة أو مسجد الوادي وأول مسجد that the first masjid Prophet Muhammad صلى الله عليه وسلم prayed جمعة.
MashaAllah, I've been very fortunate to have had great food from all over the world. But iftar at the Prophet's Masjid is still my favorite meal. I hope inshallah you all get a chance to visit the holy cities in Ramadan. Assalamu alaikum.